You wake up naturally, no alarm, no schedule, no job waiting for you. Just one question: what should I do today? For almost all of human history, this was normal. Modern humans spend around 90,000 hours working during their lifetime. Nearly one-third of your entire waking existence is spent at a job. But for hundreds of thousands of years, jobs didn't exist. No salaries, no bosses, no careers. So what did humans actually do all day? In 1963, anthropologist Richard Lee studied the Juhoan people in Botswana, one of the closest living examples to prehistoric human life. He discovered adults spent only around 15 to 20 hours a week securing food. That's less than half the average modern work week. And this wasn't unique. The same pattern appears with the Hadza in Tanzania, the Aceh in Paraguay, and the Martu in Australia. Different continents, different environments, same result. Humans weren't constantly struggling to survive the way we imagine. Archaeologists found even stronger evidence in ancient human remains. Compared to early farmers, hunter-gatherers were taller, healthier, and had fewer signs of disease or repetitive labor. Farming populations had weaker bones, worse teeth, more arthritis, and shorter lifespans. But the biggest clue is something that shouldn't exist if survival consumed all their time: art. Inside Chauvet Cave, researchers found 30,000-year-old paintings of horses, lions, and rhinos, drawn with shading and movement. Not crude sketches, real art. Someone spent hours deep inside a cave painting by firelight, not for survival, but for meaning. Elsewhere, archaeologists discovered jewelry made from seashells carried miles inland, carefully drilled bone flutes, decorative carvings, and beautifully crafted tools. Ancient humans didn't just survive, they created. A normal day was probably simple. Wake up around dawn, eat leftover food from the day before. Maybe a small group goes hunting or gathering for a few hours. Others stay behind repairing tools, weaving baskets, preparing animal hides, or making decorations. And once the essential tasks were done, the rest of the day belonged to them. People rested, talked, played with children, sat in the shade, groomed each other, told stories, laughed around fires. Human life revolved around connection, not productivity. At night, conversations changed. Less talk about food or survival. More myths, jokes, dreams, and stories about ancestors and spirits. This is likely where human culture itself was born. Then, around 10,000 years ago, everything changed. Humans discovered agriculture. Farming created more food, but it also created more work. Crops had to be planted, watered, protected, harvested, and stored. Populations exploded, and eventually humans became trapped in a system that demanded constant labor to sustain itself. That's when schedules appeared: jobs, ownership, hierarchies. The idea that your time belonged to someone else. We gained stability, but we lost something too. Your ancestors made art because they had time. You try to make time for art after work. They spent evenings under the stars telling stories. You spend yours answering notifications. For most of human history, humans didn't wake up trying to become successful. They already felt connected to life itself. And maybe that's why modern life feels so strange sometimes. Because deep down, part of you still remembers a world where simply existing was enough.